Namaste and welcome to this Hatha yoga practice that will leave you feeling calm and centered. So I invite you to roll out your mat. We're going to begin standing, and if you like and have some blocks, you can bring them to your practice. We're going to start in Tadasana, in our mountain pose. You might want to bring your feet a little bit wider than hips distance. You can begin with the arms alongside the body, the palms facing forward, or if you want for our short grounding, you can bring one hand to your heart and the other hand to your belly. I invite you to close your eyes if you feel safe and comfortable to do so, otherwise softening your gaze. And we'll begin our practice by taking 3 breaths together, inhaling through your nostrils. When you're ready, exhaling out of the mouth. Beautiful. Twice more. Deep breath in, filling the lungs, filling the belly, and exhale out of the mouth. Last time, deep breath in, filling every corner of your being, holding at the top. When you're ready, perhaps giving a sigh as you exhale. And if you like, for this practice today, I invite you to set an intention. Perhaps you're already working with an intention. Perhaps you'd like to think of something that you'd like to cultivate on your mat today. That might be a word, it might be joy, it might be peace. Perhaps your intention is to focus on your breath, to find what feels good. Whatever it is, know that your intention has been planted like a seed. And so it is. If your hands are touching your body, I invite you to bring them down by your sides. When you feel ready, blink open your eyes. We'll begin with some arm circles. You might bring your feet a little bit closer together for this. When you're ready, we'll inhale to sweep the arms out and up overhead. The palms now face each other. And as you exhale, we'll bring our arms back down to where they started, palms facing forward. Once more, inhale to circle, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale to lower them back down. Adding on with our forward fold. So one more inhale to bring the arms overhead. And as you exhale, bending your knees as much as you need to, hinging forward from the hips, the hands touch the mat or your blocks. Inhale is what brings you up to stand. Again, palms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. As you reach the ground, your head and neck relaxes. Inhale to lift the body, lift the arms. Exhale, coming back into your forward fold. From here, we're adding on. Your inhale brings you to a halfway lift. Your hands might come to your shins, to your thighs, or like aeroplane wings. And exhale, coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming up to standing. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, navel drawing in as you fold forward. Inhale brings you to a halfway lift. Exhale to soften and release. Inhale, circle, sweeping the arms towards the sky. This time as we exhale, we'll lower our arms down. We'll come into a variation of our sun salutation. I'm going to stand to the top of my mat. We'll continue. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale brings you to lift halfway. On this exhale, we're going to plant our hands. We're going to step our feet back, bring our knees to the mat. Inhale, belly lowers, gaze lifts. Exhale, untucking the toes, sending the hips back, coming into a child's pose. We'll be here for 3 cycles of breath. The end of your third exhale, we'll come back to all fours, tuck the toes, lift the knees, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to soften and fold. Inhale, circle, sweeping the arms as we lift to stand. Exhale, the arms down by the side. We'll do that flow one more time. Inhale to circle, sweep the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, navel drawing in, folding forward, bending your knees if you need to. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping the feet back and lowering the knees. Inhaling to lower the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, untucking the toes, sending the hips back, child's pose, forehead towards the mat. 2 more rounds of breath. The end of your next exhale, come to all fours, tuck the toes, lift the knees so we can step forward. Your next inhale lifts you halfway. Exhale, navel drawing in as you fold. Root to rise as you inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, lowering the arms down. Beautiful, palms facing forward. Let's take a cycle of breath here. Inhaling lots of love in. And exhaling lots of love out. Coming into pyramid now, parsvakonasana. We're going to send our right foot back, toes open towards the long edge of the mat. Continue to turn as we bring our right toes towards what was the back of the mat. We're going to turn our hips so we're square towards the front as well. You might bring a little bit of distance between the feet. And if you like, you can bring your blocks, if you have them, to the outside to frame your right foot. You want a nice open chest here. You can bring your hands to your hips or you can stack your arms, your forearms behind the back. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to come to that halfway lift, that forward fold. So navel draws in, facing towards the mat as they're gazing into a pond. As you inhale, we're going to lift to stand. And exhale, navel drawing in, sending the heart space forward. We'll do that one more time. So inhale to lift up, find length. And exhale, coming into that forward fold, holding here. Or if you like, you can bring your hands to your blocks or down to your mat. And you can either keep this length in the spine, this halfway lift with the heart shining forward. Or if you like, you can soften the spine, round the spine, drop your head. Maybe your nose comes toward your knee. Wherever you are, we'll take one more cycle of breath. At the end of your exhale, let's bring our hands to our hips. We'll inhale to lift all the way up. Coming into warrior one, we'll bend into that front knee. You might send your back foot a little bit further back. Hips staying square towards the top of the mat. We'll inhale to reach our hands overhead. Keeping the bend in the front knee, we'll exhale to bring the hands all the way down towards your blocks or to your mat. Inhale, keeping that knee bent, lifting the arms overhead, straightening the spine. And exhale, folding forward. We'll do that one more time. We'll inhale, pressing into your front foot. Exhale, lowering down. This inhale, lifting you into your virabhadrasana one and holding here. Right hip back, left hip forward, bending into that front knee. We're going to float into our warrior three now. So take one more breath in as we inhale, reaching the fingertips towards the sky. As you exhale, we're going to bring our hands to our heart. We're going to come to the tiptoes of that back foot, bringing the body weight into our right. We're going to float that back foot up off of the mat. You might be here, or you might fold forward a bit more, lifting that back foot. And I want you to imagine you're pressing your foot, back foot into an imaginary wall. Take one more breath in here. And exhale, bending into the front knee, planting that left foot onto the floor. We'll do the same on the other side. So if you use blocks, let's bring them with us. So we'll turn the right toes in, left toes out, We're going to start with pyramid. So again, hips squared towards the front of the mat. So I'm going to move back a bit so I don't bang my head for warrior three. Hands to the hips or behind you as you breathe in, opening the heart space. Front leg stays straight or soft bend in the knee. As you exhale, drawing the navel in and up, finding that halfway lift. Do that twice more, moving with your breath. So every inhale, you lift up. Exhale, folding forward. One more time. And again, option to hold here, finding that halfway lift. Or if you like, you can bring your hands to the mat or your blocks. Option to bow your head. Relax the shoulders. At the end of your next exhale, if you brought your hands down, let's bring them back to our waist. Our inhale lifts us up. Beautiful. Let's bend into your front knee for a warrior one. You might set that right foot back a little bit. Again, left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, navel drawing in and up as you bring our hands to the blocks, to the mat. Inhale, keeping the bend in the front knee. Exhale, folding forward. Last time. Inhale, lift to our warrior one. Finding length in the sides of the neck. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bringing your hands together at your heart, lift into the back toes, pressing the ground away with your left foot. We're gonna lift into our warrior three, rising the right leg. You'll be pressing it into an imaginary wall. One more breath in. And exhale to plant your foot, come to standing. You might lower the arms down by the sides. Let's take a couple of breaths. If you want, you can close your eyes, palms forward, or come back to how we started with a hand on the heart, a hand on the belly. Let's work our way down now. Inhale to circle sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. If you had blocks, you might move them out your way. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping the feet back and lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Your next inhale brings the knees to the mat as you lower the belly and lift the gaze. Exhale to untuck the toes, send the hips back, coming into a child's pose. You have the option to stay here. We will flow one more time. Inhaling to all fours, lowering the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale to tuck the toes and lift the hips, downward facing dog. Your next inhale returns the knees to the mat as you lower the belly, again lifting the gaze. Exhale, untucking the toes, sending the hips back, resting in your child's pose. 4 cycles of breath. The arms might be stretched out in front of you. You might bend the elbows, stack the hands and rest your forehead upon them. And if child's pose doesn't feel very restful, you can always come up into a comfortable seat. Good. On your next inhale, we'll lift the body, bring the arms in, and come into a seated twist. So from here, we'll send our right leg out long, toes pointed towards your face. You bring the right the left leg in and bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee. So this might be your option for the legs. Another choice, turn so you can see me, you might also bend your right knee and bring your right foot in towards your buttock, but don't sit on it. So you might be here, or you might extend that right leg. Either way, we're going to inhale to open up our right arm. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring our right hand or elbow around the left knee. So you look over your shoulder, bring your left hand to the ground. Inhale, so it turns the gaze forward. Check your right toes pointing towards your face. And then exhale, coming back into the twist. And do that one more time. Inhale. Find legs, sit up tall. And exhale. Coming into your twist. And let's hold here. Next inhale, turns the gaze forward, and exhale to release, sending the legs out long. You might windshield wiper the feet, sit your bottom back a little bit. Do the same on the other side, so this time the left leg stays where it is. Bring the right knee in, cross the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Remember, you can keep the left leg straight, or you can bend the knee and bring the heel in towards your right buttock. Inhale. Bring the left arm out to the side. Exhale, leading with the heart space. So bring our hand or our elbow around the right knee. Right hand on the mat behind you, looking over your shoulder. Inhale to turn the gaze forward. And exhale to twist. We'll do that one more time. Beautiful. Holding here. Good. Inhale, turning forward, and exhale to release. Let's come and lay on our back for our pavana, muktasana, or wind relieving pose. So, back flat on the mat, rolling shoulders back and down, head and neck in line with the spine. Let's bring our knees in and catch them with our hands. As we inhale, we'll send our feet towards the ceiling, the arms overhead, so the backs of the hands are on the mat. And then exhale, knees drawing in, hugging your knees. Awesome. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, feet towards the sky, straightening the legs. You might feel that stretch down the backs of the legs. And exhale, knees drawing in for a hug. Last time, inhale, making a capital L shape with the body. And exhale, holding this wind relieving pose. So it might be comfortable like this, or to give yourself more space to breathe. It also might feel nicer if you feel some compression in your hips. You might widen your knees so they're more level with your shoulder rather than your collarbones. Beautiful. If you like, you might have a little rock from side to side now. And we're going to end with a little reclined butterfly and coming back to our breath. So let's bring the feet back to the mat. We'll bring the soles of our feet together so our knees can lower out to the sides. You might lay with your palms facing up or facing down, or again you might bring one hand to your heart, the other to your belly. I invite you to close your eyes. When you're ready, let's inhale, count up 3, 2, 1, holding at the top. Exhaling, 3, 2, 1, holding at the bottom. Twice more, inhaling, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhaling, 3, 2, 1, hold. Last time, inhale, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And I invite your breath to return to its natural rhythm. You might stay here in your reclined butterfly if it's comfortable. If not, you can bring your hand to the outside of the thighs and help your knees back together. It might be nice to let the knees fall in as you walk your feet towards the outer edges of your mat. Or you might send your legs out long. You know what feels best in your body. I invite you to find some stillness. Allowing each part of your body to rest. From the tips of your toes all the way up to the crown of your head. Feel your body melting into the surface beneath you. Allow yourself to be held. You deserve rest. Now I invite you to stay here for as long as you need. I'm going to go ahead and close our class. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy, and your practice with me. Hope you have a wonderful day.